Hello and welcome. In this video I'm going to show you how I am using Cloudflare with the CNAME function in Survey and why you would want to do this as well. So here you see I'm on the domain settings and this is what you'll see. I've already filled in my 3 domain stroke subdomains. 2 are domains, that's these 2, and then I have a subdomain which is really for the actual appointment bookings. So you fill these in with the HTTPS, and this is again why you will want to use Cloudflare, because you can get an unlimited number of SSL certificates for free, and that includes both domains and subdomains. So having said that, let's now go over to Cloudflare, and you can see I'm on the connect2conversion.com domain and I'm in the DNS section. So you'll see I've got a number of records in here which point to this IP address here that you'll find inside of Survey, and you can see I've set a subdomain up for book, another one for EDB which I'll show you in a minute, and then I've set up the main domain with a CNAME for the www as well. So that shows that. So if I wanted to create another one, I mean, let's just for this purpose do this demo and then put the IP in 238.71. Make sure this orange cloud is on, that way you will get your SSL certificate, and just click the add record and then that gets added on here. Now a couple other things I'll just show you. I'll go on to crypto, and you need to make sure that you set this to flexible, and it will take some hours when you first set this up, but this has been set up for probably about a week now. The other thing I do is I'm switching this on. Always use HTTPS, and additionally at the bottom I've switched on the automatic HTTPS rewrites. That way it will try and fix any issues it finds with mixed content. This often happens with images, though with the way Survey has been set up, that should all really be taken care of. But I mention that just in case you decide to use this on another website outside of Survey. So there we have that, and I'll just show you this one as well. This is one I've set up from my account where I added a new client, so hence I'm using the edb.connect2conversion.com. I've used edb.leadconversionhub.com, and that's those two. You obviously don't get the agency one if you don't have an agency account for this particular domain. So that's the difference with this. And let me just show you in here, if I switch this domain at the top to the lead conversion hub, then you can see I've got it flexible, like I said. I may not have changed the other settings, but let's have a look. No, so I'm going to put that on, and I'm going to go down to the bottom. Yeah, and the rewrites is already on, so that is fine. So let's just try a few of these out. In fact, here you can already see that I'm using that. It's got the SSL verified, so that confirms it's a secure connection. And equally on here, if I go back to here, so that I can show you one of my appointment booking pages, again you can see we've got the SSL on here. So that is the way you do it. So just to summarize very briefly, let's go back onto here and get the domain settings up, which is under settings. So set each of these in here, just add the full URL in with the HTTPS, and then save by clicking on the add domain buttons. And then just make sure in Cloudflare that you have it set up. So as an example, if I go in here, we have any domains and subdomains that we've set up. How to use the CNAME with Cloudflare and getting the SSL certificate. It will be much more difficult, if not impossible, if you're not using Cloudflare, because you're pointing it to this IP address, and if you're not using Cloudflare, even though you add this in here, I think you may have some issues with the SSL certificate, which get taken care of when you're using Cloudflare. Hopefully you found that useful. Thanks and bye for now.